Anyone with your experience? What is accounts payable? No input, sir. Hmm? Accounts payable is a subledger, okay, for GL, main ledger accounting. Okay, it's a subledger. So in SAP we create one reconciliation account. Okay, reconciliation account. So whenever you post any, okay, sure, is it already shared my screen now? Okay, I think I did not press on the, but anyhow, fine. So I'll go back to the spreadsheet. Now it is visible, right? Hmm. So accounts payable is a subledger for general ledger accounting. It is called subledger. We create a reconciliation account for accounts payable. Reconciliation GL account. Okay. So accounts payable transactions, what kind of transactions you see under accounts payable? Whenever we purchase materials or services from suppliers, suppliers are also called as vendors. So vendor invoices, right? Or vendor payments. Sometimes vendor will ask us to send some advance payment, advances, correct? So you will see all the transactions which are related to the vendor. Vendor is also called supplier. So in SAP, some places you will see supplier name, some places you will see vendor name. There is no difference. Both are same. Okay. So in accounts payable, all the transactions which are related to the vendor are recorded under accounts payable. Any payable transactions will be recorded under accounts payable. As I mentioned, vendor advances, vendor payments, vendor invoices. Okay. So there are two types, right? One is direct FI vendor invoice. The another, I mean, this is something when you're posting without purchase order. This is non-PO. This is called non-PO, non-purchase order. There is a separate PO process, okay, which is PO process. This is PO, purchase order process. So this works with integrated with FIMM, material management, financial. We need to do some configuration settings between FI and MM. Okay, since this is a demo server from the MM side also, we need to do some configuration settings. We'll learn some settings from MM point of from the MM perspective. So non-PO, this is non-PO and this is PO. Non-PO, we post direct FI invoice, direct one using one single transaction code FB60. So here again there is a process like we create. I hope that you already heard about P2P process, right? Procure to pay process, procure to pay or purchase to pay. So which starts with PO, okay? Then we receive the goods from the vendor. We raise, I mean, vendor will raise an invoice. Then we make a payment. Okay, purchase order, goods receipt, invoice receipt, payment. We'll see in detailed when we discussed on this FIMM integration. But as of now, the basic requirement for accounts payable we'll see that the basic configuration, the basic transactions, we'll understand it at basic level of accounts payable. So I will repeat it once again. Any transaction which is related to the vendors will be recorded under accounts payable. Accounts payable is also called, it's a subledger for the GL. It's a subledger. We create a reconciliation account which is subledger for the GL for accounts payable. So whenever I post any transactions to the vendors, okay, whenever I post any transactions to vendor, system automatically will update reconciliation GL account also. For example, if I post vendor invoice 1,000 rupees, for example, system automatically update this 1,000 in reconciliation account again. So until I make the payment to 1,000 rupees, this will show as an open item. Again, the same thing. So until I make payment to this invoice, this will show as an open item. Here also it will show open item because it is replicating the same value here. So once I make the payment here, this will get cleared, this open will get cleared, this also will get cleared. Simultaneously, whenever I post transactions to vendor related, system automatically updates the reconciliation account. So this is a basic. Okay. Now understanding the master data. Now we need to create vendors, right? So in SAP system we have general data, company code data, purchasing data. So under general data, we enter such as name, address details. Okay, we enter such details here. We have many fields, many tabs are there. Just for your understanding, I'm just giving 2 or 3 fields: names, address details, and so on. Company code data. Here we define reconciliation account. This account will be defined at company code level. Reconciliation account, and we define the payment terms, like if vendor, if at all vendor is giving some discounts, right? So we define those discounts in payment terms, and so on. Many fields are there here also. So general data is one tab. I mean, this is another tab. This is another tab. Purchasing data. This here, for this purpose, we create some PO, purchase organization details. Okay. Here also we have some payment terms, etc., and so on. So in SAP again, we call it as BP BP role. This is called BP role. For general data, okay, I will write it here, BP role. For general data, the BP role is, for general it is 0000. Okay. So if you want to create general data for vendor, so we need to go to BP role, all zeros. If you want to create company code data for vendor, you have to enter BP role FLVN00. Okay, VN is vendor, F is financial accounting. Okay, here again FLVN01. So if you're treating vendor, if you're extending to purchase organization or purchasing data, under this role we need to extend it. We need to create it for our company code. So 3 types of data also. Along with this, we need some account groups, or called business partner grouping. Okay, what are the account groups? Just imagine you are purchasing materials from within local India, so domestic suppliers. You are differentiating the vendors. I mean, suppliers, vendors, both are same. Okay, foreign vendors. So how companies treating you all as a employees? Of course, they are also vendors, right? Employee vendors. So I can create different kind of account groups, different kind of vendors. So these are called account groups or business partners, business partner grouping. Any questions still here? Guys, is that clear? This explanation? Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Of course, needs to. The column could, suppose if you want, you can create separate vendors also if you want to create. It's a group. Hmm. Sales order again, good. Sales order is related to sales and distribution. Purchasing organization related to MM. So I'm so 1 minute, hold on. ఇప్పుడు మన కంపెనీ ప్రొడక్ట్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ చేస్తుంది, రైట్? ప్రొడక్ట్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ కంపెనీ అనుకుందాం. ఓకే, నౌ I'm to manufacture a product, I am purchasing materials from suppliers. Agree? Purchasing materials from suppliers. suppliers అన్న vendors అన్న ఒకటే. Okay, now after purchasing materials from suppliers, of course anyhow I will make payment to suppliers, right, as part of purchasing. Now after okay, మెటీరియల్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత నేను ప్రోడక్ట్ని మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ ప్రొడక్షన్ ప్లాంట్లో మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ చేస్తాను, అంటే ఫ్యాక్టరీ ప్లాంట్లో ప్రోడక్ట్ తయారవుతుంది. డు యు అగ్రీ? ప్లాంట్ వేర్ ద ప్రొడక్ట్ ఈస్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చర్డ్. ఓకే, ఆఫ్టర్ మొత్తం రెడీ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత సమ్ ప్రోడక్ట్ టెస్టింగ్ చేస్తారు, విచ్ ఇస్ క్వాలిటీ రిలేటెడ్, రైట్? ప్రొడక్ట్ టెస్టింగ్ క్వాలిటీ టీమ్ చేస్తుంది. తర్వాత ఇఫ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఇస్ ఫైన్, ప్రొడక్ట్ విల్ బి సోల్డ్ టు కస్టమర్స్. యప్, నేను నా కంపెనీ కోడ్లో ఏమని క్రియేట్ చేసుకుంటే వీళ్ళని కస్టమర్స్ కింద క్రియేట్ చేస్తాను. మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడు మెటీరియల్స్ కొనుక్కుంటే నా కంపెనీ కోడ్లో వీళ్ళని సప్లైస్ కింద క్రియేట్ చేస్తాను. ఓకే, ఫ్రమ్ బుక్స్ ఆఫ్ మనం అకౌంటింగ్ బుక్స్ వాళ్ళ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ లో రాస్తున్నామా, మన పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ లో రాస్తున్నామా? మన పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ లో రాసుకుంటాం. ఎస్, సో సప్లయర్స్ అని అంటున్నా. సో అందుకోసం అంటాను సెల్లర్స్. ఓకే, వెరీ గుడ్. యాక్చువల్లీ నువ్వు చెప్పింది కూడా పాయింటే, బట్ ఇన్ ఎస్ఏపి మాత్రం ఐదర్ వెండర్స్, ఒక టర్మినాలజీ, ఎస్ఏపి టర్మినాలజీస్ ఐదర్ యూ షుడ్ యూస్ వెండర్స్ ఆర్ యూ షుడ్ యూస్ సప్లయర్స్. ఓకే, సో కస్టమర్స్కి అయితే ఇంకా వేరే సినోనిమ్ అంటే ఏం లేదు, ఓన్లీ కస్టమర్స్. అండ్ ఇన్ ఎస్ఏపి రీసెంట్లీ ఇంకేమైందంటే బిజినెస్ పార్ట్నర్ కాన్సెప్ట్ కూడా వచ్చింది. బోత్ ఆర్ సేమ్. ఓకే, బిజినెస్ పార్ట్నర్ కస్టమర్, బిజినెస్ పార్ట్నర్ వెండర్. ఫైన్. సో దిస్ ఇస్ జస్ట్ బేసిక్ ఇచ్చాను ఇక్కడ. ఓకే, నౌ అగైన్ ఇఫ్ ఐ వాంట్ గివ్ సమ్ 100, ఇఫ్ ఐ వాంట్ క్రియేట్ 100 suppliers, 100 డొమెస్టిక్ సప్లైర్స్, దెన్ నంబర్ విల్ బి అకార్డింగ్లీ క్రియేటెడ్, రైట్? 1 to 100 డిఫైన్ చేస్తాను. సో 1 to 1000 డిఫైన్ చేస్తాను, 1 to 10,000 డిఫైన్ చేస్తాను. డిపెండ్స్ అపాన్ ది క్లయింట్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్, హౌ మెనీ సప్లైర్స్ దే హ్యావ్. ఓకే, నౌ లెట్ us see everything is as of now I'm just explaining theoretically, but we'll see how it will be in the practical in the system, then you will understand more clearly. నేను చెప్పే ప్రతి ఒక్క పాయింట్ ఇప్పుడు మనం డిఫైన్ చేస్తాం సిస్టంలో, విల్ డిఫైన్ ఇట్ ఇన్ ఎస్ఏపి సిస్టమ్. So we are going to start accounts payable, the configuration related. Okay, we are consultants, so we are using display mg path. Financial accounting, so under financial accounting, accounts receivable, accounts payable. So we have started working on accounts payable. So under accounts payable, we are discussing on which area now? Yes, so this area. So we're discussing on supplier accounts, which is related to accounts payable, and also discussing on master data. Okay, under master data చాలా notes ఉన్నాయి. సో అన్ని అవసరం లేదు, just try to concentrate what I'm saying here. This is the first step. Define account groups with the screen out vendors. Okay, మనం account groups, domestic vendors, foreign vendors, మీ ఇష్టం, but at least try to test with one account group. Okay, then we'll understand what needs to be done for the other vendors groups. So new entries. So before going for the new entries, better take existing entry. Okay, so I'll take this one, 0001. Someone has changed standard settings, so I'll change this to, I have copied 0001. Okay, now account group, I want to give some account group for our company code. Domestic vendors for what is our company code? Otherwise AMDU. Okay, domestic vendors. Okay, Amazon domestic vendors. You can give the same description here. See, it's already there, some for other company code. So Amazon. సో ఇంతకుముందు చెప్పినట్టుగా మీకు చెప్పాను కదా, 3 types ఆఫ్ డేటా ఉంది: జనరల్ డేటా, కంపెనీ కోడ్ డేటా, పర్చేసింగ్ డేటా. సో దిస్ అకౌంట్ గ్రూప్స్ విల్ కంట్రోల్ ఫీల్డ్ స్టేటస్ ఆల్సో. మనం జిఎల్ మాస్టర్లో జిఎల్లో కూడా జిఎల్ మాస్టర్ డేటా ఎవరు కంట్రోల్ చేసేది? ఫీల్డ్స్ అకౌంట్ గ్రూప్ చేసేది. సిమిలర్లీ హియర్ ఆల్సో సిస్టమ్ విల్ కంట్రోల్ data. I mean account group will control the data of all the different data. For example, general data. Suppose మీరు ఒక వెండర్ మాస్టర్ క్రియేట్ చేసేటప్పుడు నాకు పిఓ బాక్స్ సిటీ కావాలి, మ్యాండేటరీ కావాలనుకుంటే ఇది యాక్టివేట్ చేస్తాం. అగైన్ 4 ఆప్షన్స్: SROD, సప్రెస్, రిక్వైర్డ్, ఆప్షనల్, డిస్ప్లే. సో ఇది యాక్టివేట్ చేస్తే సో ఎట్ ద టైమ్ ఆఫ్ మాస్టర్ డేటా క్రియేషన్ ఎట్ ద టైమ్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ అకౌంట్ గ్రూప్ డొమెస్టిక్ వెండర్స్ క్రియేట్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఈ ఫీల్డ్స్ మ్యాండేటరీ అవుతుంది. ఈ ఒకవేళ యాక్టివేట్ చేస్తే మ్యాండేటరీ అడుగుతుంది. ఆప్షన్ అయితే ఆప్షనల్. Display, it will display the field. Suppress, it will hide the field. So from here also we can control fields during master data creation via vendor account groups. So as of now I'm not selecting anything, let it be as it is. We'll see if you are facing an issue during master data creation. We'll see. Even under company code data also you have, press enter. Under company code data also you have many fields. Okay, so this is, it will control your fields while master data creation. Click on copy, press enter, just ignore the message. So we created, we have not saved number of copied entries. This is the one that we created, Amazon domestic vendors. Click on save. So you can change your description if you want. Okay, sorry, Control F, Amazon, right? Amazon group, continue. Okay, so what we have done, we have created one account group domestic vendors for Amazon company. Now the second step is here. Okay, here after this, the last arrow, create number ranges for vendor accounts. Now I am creating the number ranges. Click on change intervals. Now it's very difficult since this system is used by many users like us. So very difficult to get the number range. Now we'll see which number range we have place to define. 4200. Anyone has created with the same number range? Otherwise it will get overlapped. Let me copy this one. We'll see. Easy, right? AM AV. Okay, let us try to create with AV. We'll see. So what I'll do, I'll take it from 1. If anyone has used this number, then it will get overlapped. We need to search for the new number. 300. Okay, click on external, click on save. See, internal interval AV overlaps with interval L2. So someone is using L2. Let us check with L2. This is the main problem. L2. See, someone has used this one, 42459. So let us check with 5000. So let us take this one then. So here 5000, Control V, 5100. Okay, this one I want to give as AV Amazon vendor masters. Okay, Amazon vendor masters. Click on external, click on save. So DV, someone has created with the DV now, 6000. So do we have the next numbers from here? సో ఈ ప్రాబ్లం మీకు రియల్ టైంలో ఉండదు, ఎందుకంటే మనలాగా యూజర్స్ అక్కడ ఎవరు ఉంటారు కదా, 1 or 2 మెంబర్స్ విల్ డిఫైన్ ద నంబర్ రేంజెస్. ఓకే, దిస్ ఇస్ డెమో సిస్టమ్, దిస్ ఇస్ అ ట్రైనింగ్ సిస్టమ్, దట్స్ ద రీజన్. 6001 నుంచి 6100. ఓకే, I'll define this as AV. Click on external, we'll see, save. యూడీతో చేశారు ఎవరో, షిట్, ఎక్కడ ఉంది యూడీ? సో యూడీ 6001 to 6500. let us take with the 6501. ఎవరైనా ఉన్నారా? I hope get the number 60501 to 6600. external, so JD తో ఉంది. సో everyone has used the number 6005, 7000 తో ఉన్నారు ఎవరన్నా? This is the problem. I'll take odd number 7700, 7800. number range Amazon vendors, click on external, click on save. So HY is using HY. See, if I someone has used everything. So ఇక్కడ చూడండి 35 8000 కూడా ఉంది, 8200 ఉందా? Okay, again 8200 to 300, click on external, click on AV, save. So luckily we got this number at last. 8200 నుంచి 8300 తీసుకుంటున్నాను. Okay, so where is ours? Go to the display mode, Amazon. So this is a number range. Okay, 35 all zeros, 8200, 35 all zeros, 8. So 8200 to 8003, how many vendors I can create under this domestic number range? Yes, exactly 100 domestic vendors I can create it. But in real time you will give major, I mean maximum number. Okay, some 1 to 1 lakh or something else we created with number range. Now we need to link domestic account group with your number ranges. System won't understand otherwise. So we'll go to the position. What was our AMDV, right? Account group, is that correct? Remove this number range. By default it's getting assigned. And what we assigned AV, is that correct? Number range. Okay, click on continue. So what I have defined? I have defined 3 steps here. One is I have defined domestic account group, which is domestic vendors. Second, I have defined the number ranges. Third, I have assigned the number ranges and the account group. 3 steps I have defined here. That's it. Now, earlier in ECC system, in our old system also, we used to create these 3 steps. But in your new SAP S4 HANA system, SAP has brought up with business partner concept. Okay, business partner also is a supplier, is a customer. Now we need to extend business partner configuration. So cross application components. Under cross application components, if you look it down, you have SAP business partner. So under SAP business partner, again business partner, under business partner basic settings, here again here number ranges and groupings, number ranges and groupings, number ranges. One condition, earlier we created number ranges for account groups, right? Similarly here also we need to create same number range. I will tell you later why we are creating the same number range. So if at all if you are not getting here, then it will be difficult for us. Number range AV. So this is your number 8300. Here don't activate external, click on save. We are gone case. So getting difficult now. AC is using the same number, it seems. 3C, yeah, 3C. So oh no, okay, but it was 83, right? Okay, they are used direct to this one. If it's already 776 here, nothing has been created with external here. I want to give the same number range, otherwise system will not accept here. Okay, let me take the existing number range then. What I'll do, so just going back, okay, but since there is a discrepancy between business partner number ranges and or normal number ranges, financial accounting, accounts receivable, accounts payable, supplier accounts, master data. What I'll do here, preparations, define account group. This is fine, no worries on that one. Create number ranges. This also what I'll do, I'll consider this. Let us consider this one, TV. Okay, because it is already external, so I'm just considering the TV. Someone has used the same group. Okay, we'll use the same group. So assign number ranges to vendor account groups. What I'll do for the domestic vendors, Amazon domestic vendors, I'll just consider TV. There also I'll consider the same thing. Continue back. Now go back to your cross application components for business partner configuration. Financial cross application, business partner. So here this is a first step, number ranges and groupings. Number ranges will consider this one, TV. Okay, same number range. Next, define groupings and assign number ranges. Click on new entries. So this is for grouping, business partner grouping. This also you can give some identification as Amazon domestic vendors. Short name you can mention Amazon domestic vendors. Okay. Control C, Control V, description, number range. I'll give the same number range, DV. Press enter. Click on save. Continue. So what I had given? I had given business partner grouping, AMDV and number range, DV. Come back. So now here, two steps. Earlier three steps, this is two steps. Another. Now we need to link the initial three steps and these two steps in the next step. సో ఏం చేసాం అక్కడ మనం త్రీ స్టెప్స్ డిఫైన్ చేసాం అకౌంట్ గ్రూప్స్ రైట్ నంబర్ రేంజెస్ అండ్ అసైన్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ నంబర్ రేంజెస్ టు అకౌంట్ గ్రూప్ హియర్ బిజినెస్ పార్ట్నర్ నంబర్ రేంజెస్ అండ్ గ్రూపింగ్ లింక్ బిట్వీన్ ద టూ నౌ అక్కడ చేసింది ఇక్కడ బిజినెస్ పార్ట్నర్ చేసింది మనం ఇక్కడ రెండిటికి సింక్రొనైజ్ చేసేయాలి సింక్రొనైజ్ if you close this SAP business partner just below to that you have master data synchronization so you are syncing between earlier configuration and business partner configuration so under customer vendor integration, okay, business partner settings for customer, sorry, settings for vendor integration, assign keys, okay, under assign keys I'll just read out the path, okay. So just below SAP business partner under cross application components, just below SAP business partner we have master data synchronization. Under that customer vendor integration, again under that business partner settings, under that settings for vendor integration, assign keys, just about to assign keys, field assignment for vendor integration. So assign keys, the first one, define number assignment for direction BP to vendor. So here what we need to do, click again new entries, assign the whatever the business partner grouping, right? This is, see, business assignment of account groups and grouping. So one is business partner related, one is account group related. So we have created AMDV, domestic vendors. See, Amazon domestic vendors. So here also we have defined the same AMDV. So here also domestic vendors for AM01 Amazon. Okay. Now click on same numbers. Number ranges for grouping AMDV and account group AMDV are, we are gone case now. So system. Okay, okay, okay. Huh? Sorry. Seriously. So I updated reverse combination. Okay. Let us check business partner. So SAP business partner, number ranges, groupings. So this one you're talking about, right? So ఇక్కడ వచ్చేసి Amazon domestic vendors, correct? Okay. Oh, you mean to say that this one, TV, correct? Okay, so I by mistake I think I have assigned. So then in that case it should not get error then. Okay, business partner. SAP close the business partner, master data synchronization, customer vendor integration. Next, business partner settings, settings for vendor integration. Under SNK, this is the first step. Okay, position we already defined, right? AMDB. So here now system, not this one. We have system not accepted the entry. Yeah, because we got the error. That's correct. So press enter. So here if I click here, so it's not throwing error. Yeah, your understanding is correct. Instead of a TV, I've entered DV, right? Yep, that's correct. Then cool. So now the number ranges is getting synced between your account groups as well as business partner grouping. Now we are done with the configuration. If I go back to the Excel sheet on the configuration settings, you can see here. First two steps, okay, and next to three steps. Basically here, two steps. The next one is synchronization, master data synchronization. This one. So 182, 83, 84. These are three initial steps. Next, business partner, two steps. Then master data synchronization. Okay, system is expecting link between your first initial two steps and the next three steps. Basically, we call it as account groups here, and here we call it as business partner grouping. You are linking both of them. Okay, so we are done with the configuration now. Just make sure that the number ranges should be same here and here, here and here. Otherwise, you cannot create the, you can create the supplier, you can create it, but your business partner number will be different, your supplier number will be different. You will not understand now. I'll show you how once we create the master data, one supplier master. Okay, so let us try to understand creating business partner now. Okay, now end user activity starts here /o. Okay, let me go to the path so that you will understand. Accounting, financial accounting, accounts payable. See, I'm under accounts payable path, master records here. Earlier, these were the earlier version, ECC version. These were the transactions. If I click on FK01, system gives me the message here. See, redirecting to transaction BP as transaction FK0 is absolute. So earlier we were using normal this transaction we were using where it was very simple. But now SAP has redirected to business partner configuration and business partner master data. Now we are creating business partner supplier. So you have to select organization, click continue. If you want to close, you can close this one so that the screen will get larger. Now here, see here, PP role. This is grouping. We created grouping here. Let us create the grouping. But before creating the grouping, always make sure that you are under general data. Okay. So this one also ignore it. Now you have to select your respective business partner grouping. AM. Yes. See. See here. So AMDV, Amazon domestic vendors. I'm just selecting our respective grouping here. And BP role is 000. In our Excel sheet, I already mentioned right somewhere. So this part we are creating it 000 role. Okay. So I'm selecting role as 00 business partner general. Now let us create one vendor company. Tell me any one company, vendor name, supplier name, guys. So generally Amazon is purchasing from which company? Materials or something services? No input. Give me one name, sir. No one is giving one name. Everyone is silent, very silent. ఒక పేరు ఇవ్వండి నాకు. ఒక సప్లయర్, అమెజాన్ సప్లయర్. Okay, Blue Dot services. Okay, there's because they have to supply the products, right? So they are purchasing the services from the couriers. Blue Dot. So now we can give the Blue Dot services company address details. Use something else. Okay, this is city. So I'm just giving Hyderabad here. Use some code. Country, India. Just ignore the region. So I had given some basic details. I had given some postal code, all these details. I had click on save. So if you get an error, you have to recorrect it. So business partner 35003011 created. So system is picking from where this one? Our number ranges. The next number available number is this number. Now we created a general data. System has now showing in the display or display mode. Now again you have to go to the change mode. Click on FLVN00. If you remember, I already mentioned in the spreadsheet FLVN00 supplier FI. Click on this one. Now we are extending our business partner to supplier. Okay, for our company code. Click on company code. Company code is AM01. Press enter. Now now we need to assign the reconciliation account. So whenever I post transactions to this supplier, system will automatically update this reconciliation account as I mentioned earlier. So what we'll do, we'll create one reconciliation account. Change the company code. So reconciliation account, we are working on accounts payable suppliers we are liable, right? We are liable to suppliers always, usually, generally speaking, because we purchase materials and services from them. So it comes under liabilities. Create 2001 is my next GL account number, available number 2001. Here select. So did I enter wrong? AM01. Yep. So liabilities. So create here. So you'll get this box. I have not changed this company code. Okay. M01. Here 2001. Press enter. Now it will show our company code with our GL account number. Select your account type. I'm creating a Sunday creditors balance sheet. It's part of balance sheet account, and also it's a part of liabilities. So here you can mention as sundry creditors. See, sundry creditors accounts payable. Copy the same thing, paste, short and long description. Go to the control data tab. Here, this is important again. Reconciliation account for account type. You have four categories. So basically, we use three categories: one for assets, one for customers, one for vendors. So we are learning accounts payable belongs to vendors. So click on vendors. Okay, scroll down. Sort key. SAP has provided one sort key related to vendors. So we'll select the vendors sort key. జస్ట్ జస్ట్ సో బ్యాలెన్స్ షీట్లో మనకు మీరు ట్రయల్ బ్యాలెన్స్ తీసినప్పుడు వెండర్స్ వస్తారా ట్రయల్ బ్యాలెన్స్లో ఏమైనా వస్తారు వెండర్స్ ఏమైనా వస్తుంది వెండర్స్ ట్రయల్ బ్యాలెన్స్లో డూ యూ అగ్రీ ఆల్ ద ట్రయల్ బ్యాలెన్స్ ఆల్ జిఎల్ అకౌంట్స్ నాట్ కస్టమర్స్ వెండర్స్ ట్రయల్ బ్యాలెన్స్లో మనకి జిఎల్ అకౌంట్స్ మాత్రమే ఉంటాయి అక్కడ కస్టమర్స్ వెండర్స్ ఉంటారు అక్కడ ఇండైరెక్ట్గా ఏముంటాయి క్రెడిటార్స్ డేటార్స్ ఉంటాయి డేటాస్ సండ్రీ డేటార్స్ ఉంటాయి సండ్రీ క్రెడిటార్స్ ఉంటాయి డూ యూ అగ్రీ దట్స్ ద రీజన్ యూ గాట్ ది ఆన్సర్ నౌ రైట్ you're linking, right? The value is getting updated under reconciliation account. Whenever you post any transaction to suppliers, the value is getting updated under GL account, reconciliation account. సో నాకు ట్రయల్ బ్యాలెన్స్ లో జిఎల్ అకౌంట్స్ రిపోర్ట్ ఉంటుంది రైట్. సో ఆ జిఎల్ అకౌంట్ నుంచి వాల్యూ వచ్చేస్తుంది. అందుకే అడిగాను నీకు ట్రయల్ బ్యాలెన్స్ లో కస్టమర్స్ సప్లయర్స్ ఉంటారు. సో బేసికల్గా ట్రయల్ బ్యాలెన్స్ ఈస్ అ రిపోర్ట్ రైట్, వేర్ యు ఆర్ జనరేటింగ్ ద డేటా ఓన్లీ ఫర్ ది జిఎల్ అకౌంట్స్, నాట్ కస్టమర్ సప్లయర్స్. జిఎల్ అకౌంట్స్ బేస్ మీద మనం డీటెయిల్స్ తీసుకుంటాం. ఓకే, ఇండైరెక్ట్గా కస్టమర్స్కి వెండర్స్కి అకౌంట్స్ పేబుల్ రికన్సిలేషన్, అకౌంట్స్ రిసీబుల్ రికన్సిలేషన్ అకౌంట్ ద్వారా జిఎల్ అకౌంట్ ద్వారా డేటా అప్డేట్ అవుతుంది. సో అందుకే అడుగుతాను నేను యాక్చువల్లీ ట్రైనింగ్ ముందు అకౌంటింగ్ వచ్చా అని అడుగుతాను, ఎందుకంటే అకౌంటింగ్ ఐడియా ఉంటే మీకు ఇది ఈజీ ఉంటుంది. సో దట్స్ ద, సో సో అనుకుంటే ఒకసారి చెక్ చేసుకుందాం మనం చాట్ జీపీటీలో. చూడు, in SAP reconciliation account is defined to automatically link subledger accounts, customers and vendors assets. సో ఫైనాన్షియల్ రిపోర్టింగ్ అక్యురసీ, దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ ఐ వాస్ సెయింగ్, అక్యురేట్ బ్యాలెన్స్ షీట్ అండ్ ఫైనాన్షియల్ రిపోర్ట్స్. ఇది లేకపోతే అసలు రానే రాదు కదా. ద రికన్సిలేషన్ అకౌంట్ షోస్ ద టోటల్ బ్యాలెన్సెస్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ లింక్డ్ సబ్లెడ్జర్ అకౌంట్స్. ఓకే, సో ఇలా అడుగుదాం సరే. డు వి నీడ్ డు వి నీడ్ కస్టమర్స్ ఆర్ వెండర్స్, డు వి నీడ్ కాదు, డు వి అప్డేట్ customers and vendors under trial balance. So yes, but indirectly through reconciliation accounts. You got the answer? Yep. So G067, SAP has provided separate field status group as G067. So మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి రిపీట్ చేస్తాను, what are the important fields here. So we are treating as a Sunday creators accounts payable, it's a GL account. Okay, whenever you post any transactions to suppliers, system will automatically update the values to reconciliation account. So I'm treating as balance sheet and under liabilities we are creating this account. Control data, so it is reconciliation type for vendors. Of course, vendor number is a short key. Create bank interest, reconciliation related. Save. So we created one reconciliation account as 2001. So go back to the our business partner. I'm still in company code under vendor account management tab. 3. So ఇక్కడ వచ్చేస్తుంది చూడు, ఇక్కడ సెలెక్ట్ చేయగానే ఇక్కడ వచ్చేసింది Sunday Greatest accounts payable. We are linking this one. ఇక్కడ కూడా 012 ఇచ్చేద్దాం, same vendor number. Okay, I'm not touching any other tabs. We'll discuss accordingly as per the scenarios. Click on save. సో సేవ్ చేసినప్పుడు కొన్ని ఎర్రర్స్ వస్తున్నాయి. అడ్రస్ ట్యాబ్లో సమ్ ఫీల్డ్స్ ఆర్ మ్యాండేటరీ. ఫస్ట్ ఎడిట్ ద స్టాండర్డ్ అడ్రస్ విత్ ద ఎర్రర్. సో ఎక్కడ ఒక ప్లేస్లో ఎర్రర్ ఉందని చెప్తుంది, ఎక్కడ ఉంది చూద్దాం. సో ఇక్కడ ఉంది లాంగ్వేజ్. సో వాట్ ఈస్ అవర్ లాంగ్వేజ్? ఇంగ్లీష్ లాంగ్వేజ్. క్లిక్ ఆన్ సేవ్. సో ఇక్కడ ఇంకో ఎర్రర్ వచ్చింది, సర్చ్ టర్మ్ ఇస్ అ రిక్వైర్డ్ ఎంట్రీ ఫీల్డ్. జస్ట్ గో అప్, వేర్ ఇస్ సర్చ్ టర్మ్, ఇక్కడ ఉంది చూడు సర్చ్ టర్మ్. సమ్ వాల్యూ ఇచ్చేసి ఇక్కడ సంథింగ్. సో సిస్టమ్ ఈస్ ఎక్స్పెక్టింగ్ సమ్ మ్యాండేటరీ. ఇవన్నీ ఫీల్డ్స్ ఎక్కడ నుంచి వచ్చినాయి? అకౌంట్ గ్రూప్ నుంచి వచ్చినాయి. క్లిక్ ఆన్ సేవ్. Now go back to company. We are in the display mode now. Click on company code. ఇక్కడ చూడు, business partner number range and supplier number is same. This is the reason why we have defined the same number range. ఒకవేళ మీరు నంబర్ రేంజెస్ డిఫరెంట్ ఉంటే అప్పుడు ఇది నంబర్ రేంజ్ సేమ్ రాదు. ఇక్కడ ఒక నంబర్ వస్తుంది, ఇక్కడ నంబర్ వస్తుంది. అక్కడ మనము నంబర్ రేంజ్ డిఫరెంట్ ఇచ్చాను అనుకో, ఇక్కడ కూడా డిఫరెంట్ వస్తుంది. But real time, so users will not understand, right, which business partner belongs to which supplier. So that's the reason we'll create same number range in the both cases. So one business partner will be extend to different roles. Supplier గా ఎక్స్టెండ్ చేస్తాను, customer కి ఎక్స్టెండ్ చేస్తాను, different roles కి ఎక్స్టెండ్ చేస్తాం business partner ని. Same business partner, but will extend to the different roles. That's the beauty of SAP. At this point, I don't think you will understand now, but basically here, both business partner, supplier number is same. సో మనం చేసిన కాన్ఫిగరేషన్లో సేమ్ నెంబర్ ఇచ్చాం, యాక్టివేట్ చేసాం మాస్టర్ డేటా సింక్రనైజేషన్లో. ఒకవేళ అక్కడ మీరు లింక్ అక్కడ సేమ్ ఇవ్వకుండా డిఫరెంట్ నెంబర్ రేంజెస్ ఇస్తే మాత్రం మీకు నెంబర్ డిఫరెంట్గా వస్తుంది. మీరు ట్రై చేసేది. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ వి క్రియేటెడ్ బిజినెస్ పార్ట్నర్. దిస్ ఇస్ అవర్ ఫస్ట్ బిజినెస్ పార్ట్నర్. సో ఇదైతే జస్ట్ డిస్ప్లే. ఓకే, ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు గో అండ్ సెలెక్ట్, యూ కెన్ సెలెక్ట్ ద డిస్ప్లే మోడ్ ఫర్ ది బిజినెస్ పార్ట్నర్. సో ఇక్కడ నేను సెలెక్ట్ చేయలేదు, ఇక్కడ మనకు ఆప్షన్ వస్తుంది. ఇక్కడ కంపెనీ కోడ్ సప్లైస్ బై కంపెనీ కోడ్, నా కంపెనీ కోడ్ ఇచ్చేసి ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయండి, అప్పుడు మీకు వచ్చే అప్డేట్ అవుతుంది. దిస్ ఇస్ వన్ థింగ్, బ్లూ డాట్ సర్వీసెస్. ఓకే, జనరల్ డేటాకి వెళ్ళొచ్చు, లేదా కంపెనీ కోడ్ డేటా సిస్టమ్ అక్కడ తీసుకెళ్తుంది డైరెక్ట్ స్పెసిఫిక్ ప్లేస్కి. కంపెనీ కోడ్ డేటా. సో దిస్ ఇస్ అవర్ ఫస్ట్ వెండర్. ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఆన్ ది మాస్టర్ డేటా, ద కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ అండ్ మాస్టర్ డేటా క్రియేషన్? No questions? Then we'll understand some tables then. SC16N. సో మాస్టర్ డేటా క్రియేట్ చేసాం, బట్ డేటా ఎక్కడ స్టోర్ అవుతుంది? సో బ్యాక్ ఎండ్లో టేబుల్లో డేటా స్టోర్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, BUT 000. సో బిజినెస్ పార్ట్నర్. సో మనకి గ్రూపింగ్ ఐడియా ఉంది కదా, జస్ట్ ఐమ్ గివింగ్ గ్రూపింగ్. వాట్ వాస్ ద గ్రూప్ నేమ్? అమెజాన్ డొమెస్టిక్ వెండర్స్. దిస్ ఇస్ ద కరెక్ట్ వన్, రైట్? క్లిక్ ఆన్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్. ఇక్కడ చూడు మనది వచ్చేసింది 3011. Blue dot services, this is our correct. So you'll get all the general data from this table BUT00. So business partner general data ఇది. అలాగే నెక్స్ట్కి వెళ్తే ఇంకొక టేబుల్ ఉంటుంది 100 బీపీ రోల్స్. మన బీపీ రోల్ సో వాట్ వాజ్ ద బిజినెస్ పార్ట్నర్ నంబర్? SC16N. just copy the number. I'm just copying this one 353011. okay, BUT 100. this is second table. Click here, then you will understand what is a business partner role. So role is FLVN00. okay, we have one more table called CVI underscore vend underscore link. Basically vendor, so it's a link between your vendor and business partner. okay, if you know supplier number, just give here, execute it. See, so I had given the supplier number, I got business partner GUID. Now copy this one, go to the first table, which is BUT 000. okay, now just copy paste it under business partner GUID. then you will come to know what is your business partner here. okay, copy paste, then you will come to know what is your business partner. So other table I will get supplier number, from there I will get business partner GUID, then from there I'll if you pass the value in BUT 000, you will get the business partner ID. okay, so basically these three tables are very important. Along with these three tables we have couple of tables again. LF A1 table. okay, I'll just give the same number, sorry, 3011. execute. See, Blue Dot Services Hyderabad. This is supplier master general section. Now LFB1 company code data for the supplier, vendor company, vendor related data. So give the same thing here. So here you will get the reconciliation account, payment terms, other fields. See, reconciliation account we have defined at the company code level. So these are the tables. Once we create business partner, in the backend system will update the data in the relevant tables. Any questions, guys? So this is what we discussed. Business partner, change display. Okay. So we have an option block and unblock also. Accounts payable, master records. See block and unblock. Press enter. So either you can block, you can block for the postings for all the company codes. If you are extending this supplier for all the company codes, not only M02, 02, 03, 04, if you have n number of company codes, legal entities, you have n number of legal entities. If you are using the same supplier in all the legal entities, then you can block for all the company codes if you activate here. Okay. If you are activating only specific selected company code, this is activated only for M01. And also deletion blocks, company code deletion block, company code deletion flag. So in future, not now, maybe after some time. So the archiving, we can do the archiving. We cannot delete it in SAP. We can do the archiving. So we'll flag this one. Okay. So we have an options here for posting block and deletion block from under vendor status tab. Okay, under company code role. This is what we have under master data. Okay. Any questions still here, guys? If not, then we'll try to post one vendor invoice. We'll see if it is working perfectly or not, whether our configuration is correct or not. We'll see. So go back to your path. So let me create one purchases expense normal. Okay. I'll just copy this one. I'll try to create one purchases account. Okay. Non-PO. Purchases. You're purchasing something. Purchases. Primary cost expenses here. Control data. So this is fine. Cost element category. This is also fine. Create bank interest. This is also fine. It's a cost related account. Click on save. Okay, what else? We already have purchases one GL account. We already have vendor master. So we'll go with the vendor posting now. Accounts payable, document entry. See FB60 vendor invoice under accounts payable, under document entry FB60 invoice. Okay. So this is not our company code. Change the company code first. M01. So supplier, select your supplier from the M01 company code. Blue Dot services. Give the date. Invoice date is document date. I repeat again, invoice date is document date. Reference, give some reference here. So I'm just giving it 1000 rupees as the invoice value. GL account, I'll just select purchases. Purchases, give 1000 here again. Okay, now on the right side, because since this is expense account, system will expect to which department you are incurring the expenses. So I'll select our relevant cost center for our from our controlling area, Amazon administration. So I'm just purchasing something for this department. Now, so here vendor invoice. So SAP has provided different document types. We are posting vendor invoice. So vendor invoice is a document type. Click on simulate. So system asking some currency here. Press enter on currency. So system is throwing another number, some error. The number is 19. What is 19? Go to the /o OBA7 document type configuration. What is the document type? What is the transaction we are doing? Vendor invoice, which is KR. So vendor invoice. Okay, number range 19. So system is expecting number range for this vendor invoice. So AM01 change. Click on continue, add one more entry as insert line, 19 number range, 2025 your financial year. What is the next available number? 5401, right? 401 to 500. So what does it mean? I can post 100 invoices with this document type. Okay, so we resolved one issue. Press enter here again. So system is expecting no amount authorizations for customers vendors in company code. Click on view details. So system is expecting T043 and T043T. So what is T043 and 43T? We'll see. Slash n SC16n T043. Even I don't know. I need to understand what is 50043. It's a assignment accounting loss to tolerance. So someone has might be someone has assigned to this king. Okay, we'll go and what is a T? Employees. So what we'll do? We'll go to the SPRO. I know the transaction codes, but let us go with the path. Financial accounting, general ledger accounting, business transactions. Let us understand here. Open it and clearing, clearing differences. Define tolerance for, sorry, this one. Assign users to tolerance groups. So king is blank here, no worries. So let us understand the employees position. So what is our company code? M01. This is also fine. Okay. So but system is expecting some value here. Open item account. But we'll see. So we have another transaction under accounts receivable, accounts payable, business transactions, open item clearing, clearing differences. So here, as it's the same transaction, okay? Define tolerance groups for employees, position, AM01, both are same transaction. So click here. So I want to give some amount, 9999, some amount to post the transaction, vendor invoice. Click on continue, back. So we have one more transaction here. Define tolerance for customers and suppliers. So here position, let us check if we have company code here, AM01. No, here we have not defined it. New entries, click on enter company code. Just give the description. Don't define anything else. Tolerance group for Amazon, AM01. Okay, have done two changes here. Have created one entry for our company code with blank tolerance group. Okay, and also I have confirmed, I have changed the amount, available amount for open items here. Amount per open item account item as 99, some value had given here. Okay, two changes. Now let us see if that error still exists. Press enter. Still this is coming. Okay, so I'll cancel this one. We'll try to post once again. If it's still coming, then we need to resolve that error. 3000 is one. Is that correct account? Purchases? Yes, that was the correct answer, the correct account only. So give your cost center. Now click on simulate currency. Press enter. See that error went away. The earlier error, the amount tolerance for the customers vendor, that has been resolved. Okay. So for that error, what I have done, I have just created one entry for customers and vendors tolerance and have increased the amount for the open per open item. For the employees. So the system is expecting, since we created one yesterday validation, right? So under header text, system is expecting. Where is the header? This is surprise. There is no header here. Details, I think. Under details tab, see here it's there. So AM01, okay. Come back to basic data, click on simulate. See, purchases debited and blue dot services credited. So debit and credit. Come back here. See the value is 0, 0. Basically, why the value is coming? Because debit credit if matches, then system gives a green color. Okay, no errors. Click on post. So this is a first accounts payable vendor invoice document. Click on display. So like general ledger accounting document, right? Like GL accounting document, here also system posted one accounts payable vendor invoice document. We are like crediting the supplier and debiting the expenses. So this is coming from the substitution. This is coming from the substitution, and this is coming from the validation. So header details, all these are header details which updated under BKPF table, correct? Also line item data. So line item data, where it will get updated? Line item data under which table? Guys, tell me. Is I'm not talking about the report. I'm talking about the table. This data is getting updated under BKPF table. What about the line item data? AC doc A table. Okay. AC doc A table. So currency. So we have, as usual, for this company code we have two currencies. One is group currency. One is local currency. Local currency is INR and group currency is USD. So these two are anyhow INR, group currency. We'll see whether the values got updated. Yes, the value got updated. It got translated to local currency. And also GL view. So system is expecting to be posted in all the accounting principles. So this is your main accounting ledger. The other one is AI. This is some maybe Indian accounting standards. So we created two ledgers for our company code. So okay. Any questions here? If not, we'll go to the report /o FK10N. This is account balance, vendor account balance. Execute. So we posted in the month of current month, right? June. So it's getting updated in third period. Vendor will get updated balance on the credit side because it is credited, right? So credit balance. Okay, all periods. So this here also you can check by different special transactions. We'll learn soon. Any questions, guys? Here, one more report FBL 1N. It's an open item. So click on all items. Give your vendor account. Select vendor account. Do that services. So until the payment is made, system will show as open item. Okay, click on execute. See. So our it's showing in red color. It's a system is saying that it's an open. So the payment is not done for this vendor invoice, 1,000 rupees. We need to make payment to this vendor. Okay, this is vendor line item report. Now let us proceed to make the payment. We'll see. Okay, before making payment, I'll show you a couple of tables. /o SC16 and so when you post vendor invoice, system will update under BSIK suppliers. Okay, company code AM01. Just execute because we have posted only one document for this company code and for this supplier. So this is a vendor invoice number 401. We posted with value 1,000 rupees. Now this is open item table. So if I make payment, the entry will disappear from here. It will go to the next table, which is called cleared item table. Cleared items. So as of now, we have not done payment, so you will not have any data now. So what we'll do? We'll go to the payment transaction. So here you have, see, accounts payable, document entry, here outgoing payment, post. So I'll give the date, document date, today's date. So you can give some reference, test 001 or something. Anyhow, system will expect, right? Our substitution validation will see if they're coming here also. So what is this one? Account. So for which account you're making payment? I want to make payment via cash. I want to pay. I want to make payment via cash account. Amount. How much your vendor invoice was? 1,000 rupees, right? Now here, open item selection. To which vendor you are making payment? You have to select your vendor master here. Okay. Now, if this vendor may have n number of invoices, as of now we have only one invoice. If you have n number of invoices, then you have to go to process open items. So currency, system is expecting currency. Click on so here also. What is KZ document type? Let us understand what is KZ. It is vendor payment. Okay. Again, go to the /o OBA7 position KZ vendor payment 15 number range information. So click on create number range 15. So this is for vendor payment. So I'll take the next number 5012 600. So I can make 100 payments. Continue. So go back to the payment, outgoing payment to vendor, press enter. So system is expecting header text as AM01. This is coming from validation. Press on process open items. Click on process open items. Now see here. This is our vendor invoice, KR document type and your respective details with INR 1,000 rupees. So we entered 1,000 rupees on the initial selection screen and the vendor is assigned with 1,000 rupees, zero balance. This is fine. Click on document, simulate. Now vendor is debited, payment is credited. Click on post. So we have done the payment, vendor to cash account. Go back to the report. This should get become what it should get become. I mean, this entry should, this open item should change to cleared items. So we have done the payment. See, cleared items. We made the payment. One is KR, one is KZ. Invoice payment, vendor invoice and vendor payment. 1,000. The balance is zero, which is in green, which is cleared items. Nothing is open for this vendor. Now go back to the table. I told you, right? PSAK. Click on execute now. Earlier it was not there. Now it came back to two entries will store in this table now. Both vendor invoice, vendor payment. Okay. Now nothing will be there in your open item table. BSIK can't see anything because payment has been done. Execute. Cleared. What else, guys? Is that clear? We discussed this one till here. The configuration part, the basic business partner, vendor related business partner configuration. Then we understood the master data business partner creation. Then we understood invoice and payment and related tables and some reports. Any questions till here?